All right, now that I have all of my stuff ready, we got the squeegee, we got the keys to the car. Let's go. Uh-oh! Oh, my thing is shaking here. I'm talking about my phone mount. Whoa, wait a minute here. Hi. Ooh, wait a minute. Y'all got a smudge. Sorry, we're low budget here. Hi! Happy Sunday morning. Time change Sunday morning. Whoa, we got the whole team in here. Marin and Miss Max in the house. Bill Johnson's in the house. Hunter's in the house. Michael's in the house. John Blanks. Hello, sir. Bubba K, but let's be honest with ourselves. We all know who Bubba K is now, but we'll still keep it a little quiet. Little hush hush. Bubba Steve. Bubba S. Shh, don't tell anybody. All right. If you're just now tuning in, well, of course you're just now tuning in. We just started the damn thing. Look at that real runner up back there. All right, look right here. This is why we stopped. I'm not gonna lie. I've been cruising the countryside, looking to see what we will get our noses into, and look right here. Ah, the future, here it is. You know what? Let's be honest with ourselves. My kid, some people's grandkids, anyway, they'll be looking at an entire lot of these in about 10 or 15, 20 years. They'll all look like this. Isn't that exciting? Doesn't that get a little bold? Doesn't that get you a little warped? I'm just kidding. The Ionic, what is this? The Ionic 5? I can't remember the name of this little guy. Yes, the Ionic 5. It's a 2023. Why are your door handles are not supposed to be open like this? Are you unlocked? Oh, Lord, should I do this? I think you should. I happen to speak a little bit of electric car. Oh, look how bad that steering wheel's wearing. Oh, this is a 2023. Oh, God almighty, what the hell happened to you? Oh, I bet you were juicy. Can you imagine me 2 years ago if we'd have seen this with white guts? I'd have been like, oh, look at oh no. Somebody either did not detail you or I don't know. What? The future. Oh, I know what this is. Oh, a little dealer trick right here. I know what these stickers are. So somebody probably traded this in on like Friday or Saturday. And so they decided to pull it up here so it could be on the front line, but it's not been detailed yet. Wow, those door handles, that's a bad giveaway. Anyway, I have a bonfire. Miss Mac, I love it. Yes, that could easily be a bonfire. Do y'all remember a couple of years ago, there was a man, and I can't remember if it was up in Minnesota or Michigan or maybe even across the border into Canada, but his battery went dead on one of these, and he had to have it replaced. And was it not like $25,000 or something? It was an astronomical amount of money because he had driven it out of warranty or something like that. Anyway, please do your research on that story because I don't know if, I know I remember reading something about that, but She's got about a third of a tank of fuel. What? Well, she's got a third of a tank of bolts. Okay. Little Ioniq 5 right there. This is Mountain View 153. Let's chat about this lot right here. In your town, there may be one of this, like a slush fund. See, Mountain View, they own a whole bunch of stuff. They own a Ford dealership. They own a Chevy dealership. They own a Hyundai dealership. They own a Nissan. They own a Nissan dealership. So this is like where they send their trades. Not all of them, just some of them. Ha! Jane, it's good to see you. Welcome in. I'm in rare form. It's freezing cold out here. I had to borrow the wife's little knit gloves, but when I have this one finger covered, I can't switch the phone back and forth. So anyway, good morning, the future of stupidity. I hate to be that blunt about it, but you never know. All right, let's go. Let's keep going. 4xe. Wow, they got all kinds of fire hazards here. Don't get a 4xe. Listen, okay, I know Jeeps are cool. I'm speaking to whoever. I know Jeeps are cool. I like Jeeps and Broncos. The whole idea of it is great. Take the top off. We're getting sun. We've got our bikini top on, whatever. We're heading out into the Arizona desert to go four-wheeling. It's a great story. Just this 4xe. Now, maybe they've got all the kinks ironed out of it, but I don't think so. It's had a real bad life. But don't listen to me. Do your own research. What's a 4xe? It's a hybrid. That's got a 3.6 with a little leaf blower attached to it. All right, let's keep going around here. Let's check out, ooh, big Cummins. She got something wrong with her back tire. We're not gonna look at that. See, look at all this. Just look at this. See, this is, this is the problem right here. Look at them. They all look the same, y'all. They all look the same. Oh, Benjamin. Oh, I don't work here, bruh. No, I don't work here. I don't know. There is the dealership right there. I'm sure you could look at all of these and they will show you prices. Just real quick, I'm not gonna get all loud, just not yet, but if there's any single moms, single dads in here and you're looking for a vehicle, that is the old generation 4Runner. The new generation, I don't know if it's gonna be great or not. Hopefully it will, but I'm not joking. Naturally aspirated engine, only like a 5 or a 6-speed. I gotta figure that out so I can quit saying 5 or 6-speed. I'm gonna say 6-speed. 6-speed automatic. Oh, we got some racing flags on the back window back there. Yeah, you're not gonna win any kind of race with this, but it's not fast. It doesn't stop the best. It's not the best off-road. Toyota is known for reliability, especially those. It's not the most beautiful inside. It's just, it keeps going. And it goes, and it goes, and it goes, and it goes. When all these other ones have stopped, well, that Lexus will keep going, but when all these other ones have stopped, that Runner will keep going. You'll pay more out of the gate for that car. Like sitting next to anything else. Well, there's anyway, we'll get there in a second. Toyotas, you pay more out of the gate, but you get what you pay for. Hybrid. Anytime you're out here shopping and you see blue around the Toyota logo, it's a hybrid. Now, almost every single freaking car Toyota makes now is a hybrid. So they're almost all blue. Toyota makes the best hybrid system, flat out. Honda can't compete. Ford can't compete. Chevy, even though I know Chevrolet wants to be Tesla, see, but it's not gonna work. But anyway, that is the number 3 selling vehicle in the United States. That's where we are, by the way. This is Chattanooga, Tennessee. This is Highway 153 car lot. We're gonna end up going over there to the Jeep lot. Actually, we're gonna end up going to Lexus and back that way. But anyway, I don't work here, I don't sell cars. This is just what we do. This is what we do in my life. Let's keep going. Buy those used. I will say this though, as far as reliability, Volvo is different from it was back in the day. Volvo is very expensive now. It's still very safe. The only car designed with safety in mind first. I'm not bullshitting you, read it up. But since it's based that way, it costs a little bit more. Anyway, the depreciation is massive on Volvos. It is massive on Volvos. Let me say it one more time. It's like jumping off of a cliff. But anyway, buy it used, have a warranty. No, I ain't wasting my time with any of this. Let's keep going. Let's see what else. Oh, here we go. Are you a passport or a pilot? What are you? You're a pilot. Oh, somebody just traded you in. Okay, real quick, let's have another little chat. Casey, I'm a single, oh, baby. It's got a bee on the fender. Anyway, we'll get back to it in just a second. Okay, Casey, I'm a single mom. I don't like 4Runners. They're ugly. Could you recommend something else? Sure. There it is. The Honda Pilot, sitting next to a big pile of shit. But anyway, we'll keep that over there. What the hell is this? It's a Freemason. We got a Freemason enclave here. That's Ben Franklin's. We'll get to that in just a second. The Honda Pilot and also the Honda Passport. The Honda Pilot has 3 rows of seat. Let me say it one more time. 3 rows. 1, 2, 3. See what I'm saying? The Passport only has 2. This being the Pilot, you can fit everybody in there. Naturally aspirated V6. Let me say it one more time. No turbos. No CVTs. No twin turbos. No hybrids. None of that shit. Just a naturally aspirated fucking engine. Sorry, but it's just, it's crazy. The whole world's gone electric and CVT. Actually, that's really not true, but it is true. Anyway, Casey, I hate all that stuff. I'm like you. I hope not, because I'm a whack job crazy person, but naturally aspirated, naturally aspirated, naturally aspirated. Look how big that freaking Subaru is sitting next to that Honda. Big Subi. Let me tell you a little secret, little story, little story right here. Once upon a time, that was the #1 stolen car in the United States. But guess what? Not anymore. The Camaro, the Chevrolet Camaro has taken the drop, the mantle. Look at that. Can you imagine having 485 horsepower, 485 pound-feet of torque, and you got, look at it, look, 245s out the back. No wonder people wreck them all the time. Dodge, you didn't put enough meat back there. Anyway, that's my car, but on steroids. Look at that hood. It's got all these bulges, and it's got all these vents, functional vents. I just want to pet it. Oh, baby. Let's have a little look-see in here. Miss Mac, I got a surprise for you. Ready? I haven't broke it out yet, but we're going to break it out right here on the Dodge. Hang on, I'm getting it out. What'd he say? I'm getting it out. Hang on just a second here. Oh, your sunroof is cocked. Miss Mac supplied our squeegee. Say thank you, Miss Mac. We love you. I don't know if I can see in here. This is a dark, dark sucker right here. We may not be able to see down in there, but let's see if we can have us a little look-see. Oh, baby. Oh, it's my car. Oh, damn, it's my car, but... Oh. See, Dodge, why couldn't you put RTs in my seat? Sorry. I was too poor. I couldn't afford to be on my car. I had to get the 345. But... I'm in the family, damn it. Look at that thing. Oh, baby. I heard you. Right over there is Chattanooga Airport. All right, let's keep going. Beautiful Hellcat. I heard that. Let me look at a few comments real quick. Hang on just one second. I've got spittle all over the phone. Give me just one second. Sorry. If you're just now tuning in, hang on. I don't work at these car lots, okay? I don't sell cars. We come to car lots. This is what my channel's all about. Generic auto motors. But anyway, we just try to have fun. I answer a few questions. If you have commented or followed or something like that and I have not commented back to you, please don't take it as rude. I just get to going and trying to do stuff, and people are really rude in the comments to me. They hate me, and that's okay. But see, I try to put on a really good show, and so I don't want to read the comments because it might set me off. I do agree that was a sexy car. Let's get back to it. Play music by the Dodge Ram, okay? Every time, okay, just real quick. My wife and I, of course, Hobley people have been listening to me talk about this for a couple months. Oh my God, we got turtles. My wife loves Jeeps and Broncos, and now her season is over. And so I'd say within the next couple of weeks, she'll be looking for a Jeep or a Bronco. But so I've been looking at how many different colors of orange do you see on this Jeep? Miss Mac, Bubba K, do y'all see this right here? I mean, I see 5 right now. The fender is a different color than the grill. The grill is a different color than the fender. Casey, I said you're talking about the black. No. Get the graphics out of your mind. Get the graphics out of your mind. Remove the graphics from your mind and just look at the paint. Okay, see, 3 different colors. Now let's come over here. Now have a little look-see right here. I'm gonna step back and I want you to focus your eyes right here, just right here. Not the turtles. The turtles are cool, but right here, just focus right there for just a second. Look at that. Now let's come on up. Now follow your way up the A-pillar. Look at this. The A-pillar right here is a nice tangerine color. Look at the hard tops. I'm not picking it to pieces. It's just, does anybody know what a fucking wax job is? Look at it. Look at the fender flare back here. It's an entirely different. Look at the top compared to the Quota. Look at the top compared to the Quota. Why has it got red tow hooks? Casey, because it's a Rubicon. Yeah, but it should be. Oh, look at this. Oh, no. They done got the chairs pulled in behind. They's propped up. Actually, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to make another little joke right here. I don't sell cars, but obviously I'm in the car industry. I feel real bad for car salesmen. And I know, oh, this guy's just a liar. No, hang on just a second. Can you imagine being somebody and somebody comes in and they're looking for a new truck, okay? Hey, welcome in, I'm looking for a new truck. And you go show them a truck and the price is 70, 80, God forbid you're in a 2500 or a 250, then you're over 100 grand. Can you imagine? The customer then shits all over himself and then they leave. And you still have to feed your family. So it's just weird how that plays out. But anyway, welcome in. We've left that car lot now. We're gonna go over here to another one. Yeah, different color look. I heard that. Winston, what's that doing, man? Probably crashed. Austin, definitely sun faded. I'm probably saying it probably sat outside. It probably wasn't like garage kept or carport kept or something like that. So that's probably what happened. Will you go to the, yes, we will. Dallas, we're heading over there. I'll tell you what, I ended up going the wrong way. We were gonna go that way, but I lied. So here's what we'll do. I'll tell you what, I don't really want to do any Kias. We're going to hit Prestige right here because of what's on the corner right here. Casey, I want a Corvette, but I want something more juicy. Enter the Cadillac XLR. But we're going to make a joke when we get over there because that has a hidden flaw, a very scary flaw. Why did the Hobbly cross the road? Because he wanted to see the size of those nostrils. Put it up. Put the shit up. Somebody's walking in with nostrils that big. Good God, look how big it is. It just takes over the whole front of the car. Not all of them are like, hey, baby, you've been there for a long time. All right, here we go. Oh, XLR, Cadillac Corvette. But guess what? I'm going to show you a word on the back of this, and you're going to say, oh, Casey, I'd rather have AIDS. Oh, Casey, I'd rather have the clap. Oh, Casey, I'd rather have gonorrhea. Are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? Oh, no, it's one little word right there. Oh, no. Let's have another look. See, oh, no. The North Star. More like the shit star. Casey, they fixed all those problems. Why attempt it? You know what I'm saying? See, let me give you a little story. North Star, see, General Motors, before they were electric. Anyway, I'm not going to do that because I'm too bored with that, but it's all about head bolts. It's all about head bolts. They needed like a 16th more of an inch. And because they didn't do it, because they could save some money, they needed like a 16th of an inch depth more. They were blowing head gaskets like fucking bottle tops. So you know what? People started shitting all over North Star. That's why it didn't catch on. They still kept cramming them down our throats, but we fixed it. Don't listen to me. Go do your own research. I know nothing. Cadillac XLR. We got 80,000 miles. She's a 4-liter dual overhead cam. Got a 5-speed. They call that shale leather. Gold mist. Casey, what's the price? I don't know. Let's see if it's written on the windshield. It's 15 grand. She's a hard top. She's low mileage and she is a rare car. You can get you in. Did you know how prominent this is right now? I just saw an ad for a car on Facebook. It was for a 2019 Shelby F-150. Hobbly Nation, we know about those. Those are 140 grand brand new. You can find them for like 60, 80 grand used. But anyway, the guy said the warranty was transferable or you could drop the warranty. The warranty was $74 a month. Okay, Louis, hang on. We're not done. We're going to go. I see you, brother. Hang on. Infinity. Oh, I got you. Hang on. I got you. Hang on. I know he's running his mouth, but that's what I do. Shit, what were we talking about? Warranties. It said $74 a month for 24 months, and then the second, it was a 60,000 year warranty for 4 years or something. I don't know the exact thing, but it was $74 a month, and you paid for 2 months or for 2 years of it, and then the final 2 months you didn't make a payment, but you still had a warranty. I might have to do some research on that and make a video. I didn't know you could do that. So does that mean, I mean, I'm just being straight. So does that mean I could walk up to anything? Let's say this, I mean, I'm sure there's criteria. I'm sure I can't come up and buy something with 300,000 miles on it. But anyway, I will look up and make a video on that because I don't know what that's all about. But that's pretty cool because some people don't want a new car. Some people know that the new cars are shit. I mean, not all of them, but we've seen some. Come on now. So, but if you like something that's older, I'll get us a video. All right, anyway, back to the little Cadillac. We got to keep going. We got to go show my man this Infiniti. But anyway, think square. They took a ruler and just started making stuff, but that is a nice interior. I make fun of the engine, but it is a pretty car. Look at that big flat hood. The tinted headlights suck. But anyway, look at that Cadillac emblem. Looking good. Looking pretty, baby. Look at her all. It's been, like I said, it's been lowered. Looks like it might have been lowered in the front. Anyway, all right, let's see. My man wants to see the Infiniti. Let's come over here to Infinityville. We want to go to Infinityville. Austin, that's what I'm thinking. That's what, $74 a month and I get peace of mind? Where do I pay? I mean, I'm not joking. That's not a bad deal. Like, I'll find out about that because, yeah, that's good. Okay, here we go. Q70. Still gonna be powered by a 3.7 liter V6. All right, little story right here. Casey, Nissan suck. Well, we're not looking at a Nissan, we're looking at an Infiniti. Just joking. Infiniti is Nissan's luxury car. Now, everybody knows CVT transmissions in Nissan. Everybody hates CVT transmissions. Some people love them. It's all about how you drive. If you're a gas mileage person, you'll love CVTs. If you're a high performance driving person, you'll hate CVT transmissions. But this doesn't have that. Here we go. 2019 Q70. She's all swolled up, 3.7 luxury. We got a 7-speed shiftable automatic, 3.7 liters with a V6, 330 horse, naturally aspirated, no turbos, no nothing. Powerful little V6. Remember, this is some type of a version of the Nissan 370Z V6. Anyway, it's got 112,000 miles. They call it graphite and chestnut bronze guts. Look at that. The same Infiniti Nissan interior for the last 20 years. I'm not making fun of it. Nissan's almost broke, folk. Nissan is about broke. Broke is a joke. Broke. So they ain't got no money. So they've been rocking the same stuff over and over and over. See them Nissans, them CVT transmissions down there took them out too. But anyway, let's see here what we got. Navigation, heated and cooled seats for 18 grand. It's a 19. They called it a Q70, and you can get that same warranty. Volkswagen diesel Passat. Is there one here? Fantastic car. I love TDIs. We talk about TDIs a lot. What's a TDI? It's not an STD. Get that straight. TDI is a good thing, especially mounted to a manual. We're talking like 500,000 miles, 700 miles per gallon. You know what I mean? Anyway, real quick, because you know we ain't gonna walk past it without talking. You're sitting here, you're looking at the cars. Listen to me, because this might happen in someone's life. You're sitting at the car lot. You're trying to choose between the two cars. You've been here. Wonder where they're going. I'm back in the USSR. Anyway, you're sitting at the car lot. That car's $5,000 cheaper than this car. And of course, you're sitting there, Casey, they look about the same. They're both silver sedans. I'll tell you what, honey, when we get home, I'll put you a little spoiler on here and it'll be just the same as that. The fuck it will. That's a Toyota Camry. Excuse my language, but I gotta get your attention. There ain't nothing even close here. I don't care if it's 10 grand more than this. You pay the extra tonnage at the beginning. Otherwise, you get stuck with this piece of shit. Anytime a Toyota Camry is in the comparison, take the Camry. It wins every time. Sorry to be so blunt, but those are legendary. Possibly the best sedan ever made. and it doesn't matter which generation. I will say one thing. If you're not into hybrids, be careful buying the brand new one, because the brand new ones, they all hybrids, whether you get front wheel drive or all wheel drive. If you're just now tuning in, welcome. I don't work here. I don't sell these cars. We talk about them. I'm like a car wizard, but I don't know everything. I'm kind of stupid on some stuff. Like four-wheel drive stuff, I don't care. I don't go mudding. I ain't wanting to go mudding, and I've already got a small dick, so I don't get lifted trucks to let the whole world know that I got a small dick. You know what I'm saying? But welcome to the Sunday morning service. Miss Mac, I love you. Don't you dare think I don't. Let's see if we got anything else we want to talk about here. No. I mean, actually, there's nothing wrong with Subis. Subis are rocking CVT transmissions. Casey, I thought Nissan just had CV transmission. In your dreams. Honda, Yoda, Ford, Chevy, Buick, everybody rocking CVTs. But anyway, Subi, one of the best four-wheel drive systems ever. Decently, if you're not going to tune it, great. If you're going to tune it, you're cutting into its life expectancy. I don't care. Casey, Cobb Tune, they know what they're doing. I'm sure they do. I am not knocking people at all. I am sure they know exactly what they're doing. But you are cutting in. It's like taking steroids. Boom, there it was. If you want to only have 80,000 miles, it'd be a fun 80,000 miles. But if you only want to have 80,000 miles, then mod that thing to hell, because that's about how long you're going to get. If you don't want to mod it, you could have 160, 200, 250, 300,000 miles. But let me tell you one more thing. If you're going to buy one of those used, please, Lord Jesus, let them listen to me. If they don't, they're going to get hurt. Oh, that's one of the last ones. Look at that front end. Hang on, we're going to get... Damn, look how good you look. Hang on, sit right there. For the love of God in heaven, of Almighty Lord Jesus, please let them open their ears right now. All 447 people, listen to me right now. If you're going to go buy one of those with high mileage, and I call high mileage anything over 100, please get a cylinder compression test. Please, Lord Jesus, let them get it. What is a cylinder compression test, Casey? They leak head gaskets. And a head gasket, it's a real bad thing. It'll cost you a lot of money. Get it done. And don't get it done by their mechanic. Get it done by an independent mechanic. You know, some out third party that only wants you to pay them the $150 to do the test. They don't give a shit what the test results are. Give me the $150 so I can take the test. But please, get a compression test done. Now, you ain't got a compression test, you ain't got to do nothing. Look at this. Look, you're sitting next to a legend. This is a pile of shit. Oh, look, pile of shit territory. Fiatville right here. Casey, those are Jeeps. Yeah, they're Jeeps. I guess. Those are Jeeps. Those are about as Jeep as much as I'm 30. You know what I'm saying? The Honda. Look at her, baby. The little Element. Oh, she's one of the lasties. Look at that front end. Casey, this is ugly. I didn't say it was pretty, but it's reliable. And it's got so much storage. God, you look great. Somebody loved you. Oh, baby. All jokes aside, it's not, oh, it's SC. That's, whoa, wait a minute. No. Why would they call it a SC? I didn't think supercharged. That's just the nomenclature, right? It's just an SC, like it could be an S or an SC. That's not a supercharger, is it? Anyway. It doesn't tell the mileage, because the mileage, I'm sure, is a lot. Like I'd say 200,000 miles. As long as you can prove some kind of a maintenance, who gives a shit? Rock on. Look at this. Frankenstein. It's a refrigerator box. But who cares? Oh, look at all the little whoopies. Give me the thing. Oh, look at here. Look at these big flat windows. Big squars. Big squars. Show them your... Oh, that is awesome. Oh, the old transmission on the dash. Look at that. Steve-O, you be nice. Or, excuse me. Ha. Bubba K, you be nice now, you hear? I'd like to be on that. Maybe not. Anyway, let's keep going. Anyway, awesome. Oh, wait, there's the thing. Does it tell the mileage? Wait, I want to know how many miles are on this pig. Show me the pig. Oh, you got a door on this side too? That's great. Oh, damn. She's ready. Oh, she's ready. The timing belt has been changed. Rock on, baby. Rock on. All right, boss hog. Yeah. I like that. Anything's better than being called Jack Black. That's why I shaved my beard. because I got this gray shit and it ends up growing out and look like his. I ain't losing another squeegee. That's how I lost the last one. Anyway, I'll take it. Boss hog anybody but Jack Black. I've seen bowel movements that are cooler and better looking than Jack Black. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's keep going. Let's keep on passing through. Excuse me, boys. Excuse me. Let's keep on going. I feel the skeet building. Hang on here. Excuse me. Let me have a little bit of that infinity water too. Didn't quite do it. Hang on one more time. Ah, yeah, it's a little Chevrolet water. It always works. It's got more contaminants in it. All right, here's what we're going to do. Y'all going to tell me. We going this way? We going, oh wait, somebody wants to see a Dodge. Is that where we're going? We want Dodges? I can't do Kias. I can't do Kias. I'm sorry. No Kia. No Kia. If you'd like to see anything about this Kia dealership, just scroll on through my videos. You'll see we've been here. We've played here. Bro, shut up, cool. Just keep commenting, real. Comment. You got family members, cousins, sisters. Your family tree can all be straight. It's okay. Get them in here. The more comments, the more YouTube will push it. Come on, baby. I'm a small channel. I got to build up. Oh, look. What is this? They're playing cards. We're gambling. Waiting on the folk. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. It's just a joke. But I do want to make one little comment about that, because we do make comments about the salespeople. You know, the salesperson's not the person you need to be afraid of, right? It's the finance guy. The first guy is nothing. It's the second person. And I'm serious, go to any car lot, they'll tell you. Salespeople, they're averaging like $1,000 gross, $1,600 gross, something like that, which means on every car, they're averaging like $1,000, $1,600. Okay? Finance guys, they averaging like 34, 37, 41. Hey, don't listen to me because I'm an idiot. Just look at the comments. They all hate me. I'm stupid. I know nothing. I'm a car salesman. Hey. All right, here we go. Let's go on in here. Somebody wanted to look at a new Dodge. Let's hop on in here. This is Crown Chrysler Fiat. Hello, darling. Oh, little gasser right there. How do you know it's a gasser? Because if it was a diesel, trust me, General Motors spends a lot on their Duramax. They'd be spending money on it. All right, where we want to go? Talk to me. Of the Cocaine Bear. I love it. Real, keep commenting, baby. You got your family in here? All right. I don't want to look at Jeeps. Y'all want to look at Jeeps? Find the SRT. Say please with sugar on top. And then lick my ass. He's trying to tell me what to do. I don't like being told what to do. I got a problem with authority. Real quick, let's go over and look at this two-door Jeep. Casey, oh, wait. Oh, the window sticker's in there. This dealership. Oh, look at there. We're winning this war, y'all. I know it's not because of me, but look at this. There's usually no window stickers in these Jeeps. Look at this. Hobbly Nation. Listen. Do you see that? Is that us? We've been doing this for like 2 years. I'm not trying to, this guy thinks he's important. No, we've been doing this for a long time. And we've been screaming and hollering and cussing and bitching. See this? Oh, yeah. That makes me happy, see? Listen, I don't care if they're expensive. I really don't. People think that, like, you'll look at the comments, it's $30,000 overpriced. It's $16,000. Listen, it ain't 1986, okay? It's 2025. The average new car price is 50 grand. Whether you agree with that or not, I don't care. The numbers are the numbers, the stats are the stats. So, look at this. Yes, I just don't want them to be underhanded with it. Tell me that you're gonna pull my pants down. Tell me that you're gonna smack that bottom. Sorry, I've been watching old Les. Damn it. I knew I was gonna do that. Anyway, smack that bottom. Anyway, I can handle it. Just don't come in behind me and surprise me with it. Two-door Willys. This is the poor man's Rubicon. This is mine. So I can't afford all them Rubicon juicies. How much is it? Look at that. It's right in line. It's an average new car price. $52,000. I know there's older folk. I know y'all are losing your minds. How much was a brand new CJ back in the day? How much was a brand new, I'm serious, I'm not making fun. I know y'all are losing my mind, losing your mind. The prices, there's nothing to do about it. This is what it is. So, hey, don't bitch to me, bitch to the manufacturer. But anyway, yeah, look at that. Casey, you think you'll find a manual Jeep out here? Doubt it. Doubt it. Wild 50K, I heard that. Church? Does that say church? Church, 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 church. Damn. Sorry. Got kicked out of school in 3rd grade. I'm sorry. Church. I'm just going to say CH. I agree. It does look like a refrigerator box. Let's see here, Casey. I want to find us. Look here. Real quick, can we talk about one more thing? I don't care how many desert names they put on it. It's the same shit, okay? You can have Mojave. There's all kinds of them. It don't mean nothing. It's just more money so they can tack on. So here it is, the Mojave level. This is top of the line right here. Here we go. How much you think it is? Gladiator. Damn, did that say 70 grand? A Ford Ranger Raptor would whoop that thing's ass for 10 grand less. Oh, dude. Got the old Pentastar. Are you $70,000? Ranger would walk all over you, bro. I mean, walk all over you and then kind of go like this. Watch this. Let me show you what happened. Look, watch this, watch this. Look, watch this. This is the truth right here. You ready? You ready? This is it. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, my thing done broke. Oh, man, I broke my thing. Man, do you know how long I've had this thing? Oh, no. This is the greatest thing I've gotten off of TikTok besides meeting Miss Mac. Hang on just a second. I was going to hike my leg and pee on it like I was an animal. 70 grand. Hold on, we're having a little difficulties. Okay, we're ready now. We're ready now. Just in this, Ranger would whoop its ass. Come on, that was kind of fun. Silly and stupid, but fun. 70 grand. Keep it. All right, let's keep going. Let's go show my man a Dodge Ram. We want to see a Dodge Ram. I was wondering why my stick was shaking. See, there's a problem. My stick is wobbly, and there's nothing worse than a wobbly stick. Gentlemen, back me up on this. Tell them. Nothing worse than a wobbly stick. Hang on just a second. All right, let's keep going. Nobody wants to buy your shit. This is great. See? Let me explain something to you about real MTB. He thinks I'm a salesperson. Since he's been with me, I've sold 4 car dealers worth of cars. I'm not a car salesman. I know y'all want me to be. I just don't want to be one of those YouTubers that steals other people's lives and stuff. Hang on. See, we're on our 4th car lot. We'll end up going on 5 or 6. I'm just here to try to help you. I just don't want to sit behind a computer screen and get bigger than I already am. I finally dropped below 300 pounds. That's a good thing. We don't want to go back up. But if I sit my ass behind the screen and steal other people's content. But anyway, I'm a car salesman. I sell cars at every single car lot in Chattanooga, Tennessee. But none of them pay me a fucking dollar in commission. So who's the idiot here, me or them? It's me. Because I get to deal with people like bowel movement addiction or whatever the fuck. Here we go. Miss Mac, you think I ought to give them the spiel? I saw that car the other day and I got really excited. It was down in Hickson. That's in Ineos. I'm gonna get really excited. All right, let's pretend that you're a billionaire. Pretend, because I'm not. Let's pretend you're a billionaire and you live over across the pond. His name is Sir Rutherford or something. I don't really his name is. But anyway, he liked the old school Land Cruiser. He loved the old school Land Cruiser. This billionaire did. Just go with me. It's a little story time right here. So anyway, it's coming to the end. Land Rover announces they're going to quit making that old boxy style Land Rover or Range Rover. They're going to move on to something else. So the billionaire reaches out to Land Rover and he says, hey, guess what? I want to pay you to keep making that car. I'm a billionaire. I can afford it. Just keep making it. Okay, I'll pay for it. Land Rover said, no. We're going to move on. We got to go. Sorry. So if you're a billionaire, you don't get told no. If you're a billionaire, let me say that one more time, nobody tells you shit. Nobody's going to tell you no. They're not going to tell me I can't have what I want. So my man goes over and he starts buying up old plants. This is no truth. Look it up. My man starts going around. He starts buying old plants. And his company is called Ineos. He's a chemical company. Okay, out there across the pond. So anyway, they build this. It has a BMW running gear. It's got a B58 under the hood, so it's an inline 6. I think it's a 8-speed. It's all BMW. Here's the problem with it. Casey, you love this thing. I do love this thing, but it's got some serious problems. Where are you going to get it serviced? You have to go to an Ineos dealer. BMW does not, I mean, they will service it, but they don't send out, hey, bring your new Ineos to BMW. They don't do it like that. There's only like the closest service center to me is Charlotte. I don't even think there's one in Nashville. But anyway, this is an Ineos Grenadier, I believe. Is it Grenadier? Yeah, Grenadier. Yeah, and then there's a truck version, a 4-door truck version, and they call it the Postmaster. I don't know about that. But anyway, Grenadier. Trailmaster. Ha! Dude. Look at that. It's got a little toot button. Oh, look at the steering wheel. Look. Look at the steering wheel. I made a video on this. See, this is for rich people. So you're driving through the subdivision and somebody's coming across in front of you on a bicycle, some little kid. The neighbor's kid is coming across. Toot, toot. I love this shit. Anyway, 2024 Ineos Grenadier. Somebody done put up 14,000 on the clock. She's done up in Scottish white. She's got that B58 under the hood, and I don't know the name of the transmission. Maybe if someone loved the chat long enough, they could speak up and give a little bit more information that I don't know. But anyway, it's got these really cool panels. Those pop out. It's got solar stuff in there. Anyway, it's way cool, way cool. I'm too big to climb up on that. Don't ask me how I know. I almost tore the whole door off the back of the one at the dealership because there's a weight limit. You need to be poquito, small. Don't be gordo. Don't be like me. Just keep waiting, girls. There's somebody out there. We've been looking at these two cars for a long time. They're marked down to like, I think 38 or 42 or something. I made a video on it. When they first marked them down, I was like, anyway. Oh, this is Michael Douglas. When the tough get going, this is Romancing the Stone was the first one. Jewel of the Nile. That's the song from Jewel of the Nile right there. They're on a train. Him, Denny DeVito, Kathleen Turner. Kathleen Turner's the voice of Roger Rabbit's girlfriend. Anyway, sorry. Something to tell you. I've got something to say. Anyway, 3842. Wait. Inline 6s are coming. Just wait. Just hold on. Ooh. If you're just now tuning in, welcome. Welcome to the Sunday morning service. My name's The Hobbly. I don't sell cars. No matter what you read in the comments, I'm hated, and it's cool. I love it. I need the hate comments because it pushes the live. I promise I'm not going to say anything. It's not my game. We just like to look. I'm a peeper. All right. They sell that Hemi truck? I bet they did. Let's see if we can find us another one. The new Hemis are showing up. They still got that tungsten. Let's see if we can find us a Hemi. Hang on, we're looking at fenders. We found one a couple weeks ago, but I don't think we're going to get lucky 2 weeks in a row. Tungsten. Casey, how much is this? Okay, no Hemi. We're still rocking the inline 6, but the high output. How much you think she be? Oh, it's not bad. Oh, this isn't a tungsten. Hang on. Yeah. All right, let's keep going. Look at this. Look at the comments. I bring the hate in. It's awesome. Just out here giving my opinion on cars to elicit this kind of hate. That's the world we live in. I like it though. See, my mom was a raging bitch. She's dead now. But like bowel movement, he reminds me of my mom. Just yap. I bet he's short. What do you want to bet? 5'5". I'm putting money on it. Anyway, welcome to the Sunday morning service. All right, anyway, let's keep going. I was looking for a Hemi, y'all, but I don't think we're gonna find it. See, this dealer, oh, we won on the Jeep side, but they still pulling them out to these trucks. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. Oh, I know, no, they do. They hate everything and everybody. I mean, this guy's called me a salesperson and we're on our 6th car lot. Okay, real quick, we have to walk back out that way anyway. I always forget about these. Okay, Casey, I need a big car. Big, massive hoss, but I don't want a Suburban. I don't want a Yukon XL. I ain't buying Ford nothing because the Ford Expedition L or EL, long, whatever. This is the Wagoneer. Now, Dodge has, did y'all see that? Dodge is bringing out an God, I keep getting skied in my corners. Hang on. Anyway, Dodge is bringing out an SUV based off the Ram. So it's going to be bigger than the Durango. But until that happens, okay, this is the Jeep Wagoneer. Now, there is a Wagoneer and then there is a Grand Wagoneer. 3rd row, it's going to have that inline Hurricane right now. It will eventually get the Hemi back. Let's see if we can find a window sticker to see how much this sweet pea is. Where's the window sticker? Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Here we go. Oh, damn. All right, here, I'm going to have to, okay, we're going to have to go Gadget Arms. And y'all are going to have to tell me what it is because I can't see it. Here we go. All right, you ready? Here we go. Talk to me. What did that say? Did that say 120? Did it say 120? I can't see it. Danny Page, are you in here? It's only a few people I'll even trust. 83. I see. Thank you. When all of y'all come out hollering like that, 84. Okay, hang on. Hang on. My holder is done. All right, let's talk about 84 before we freak out. Casey, is that right? Yeah. That's a Carbide edition. We've seen the new Expedition. I think the base is like 60, and you're not going to find a base model Expedition. It's not, they don't make it, okay? You'd have to special order that kind of a cheap one. But the most of the ones I've seen are like 70, 72. Yeah, I mean, this is what I'm talking about, y'all. And I don't think it's cool. I don't think this is cool. It's not cool, but this is where we live. And they're not going to listen to me. They're going to say, oh, there's a guy on YouTube raising hell about the prices. Tell him to shut the fuck up. I mean, that's what the car manufacturers are going to say. So, anyway, let's have a little look-see in there. I agree. It's outrageous. I mean, it is. It's completely and totally outrageous. But she got TVs on the back of the headrest. See that pad on the back right there, the iPad? I do want to say one more thing, though. Don't buy cars new. Now, if you're doing a lease thing and you work for a company or something like that, but you can save so... If you're rich, then it doesn't matter. If you're rich, then rock on. All of us peasants like me will wave at you and say, God, I wished I was you, at least in the money part. But anyway, buy them used. I don't know what that thing would be used, but I bet in 1 year and 20,000 miles, I bet you could knock off a cool 25. I bet you could easily get that down into the 60s, maybe the 50s. in less than 2 years. Anyway, all right. Let's keep going. I agree, it's not worth it. I agree. We got to go over here. I got to show y'all something. We're not done yet. I found a legend. I found a very rare thing. I saw it on the way in. I got to show you. So we got to go over there. I don't see a Ram Hemi on the lot. We'll walk past this road. Let me borrow some of that Ram water right there for just a second. That's not going to work. I need more than that. I need a drink. Hold up. Woo! I scooped that water from the tailgate into my mouth. All right, they don't have any. We're looking for a Ram on the fender. That's what you look. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, we found two right here. I think we've already seen that truck. Let's look right here. Hello, darling. Have you got a window sticker? They already pulled your window sticker? Have you got a window? They're gonna go right here. Look at the fenders. See the fenders? Oh, look. Base, not the hoods, the fenders. The fenders come down, not the hood where you see that thing. Come down. Look right here. Ooh, hello, darling. We're not gonna freak out like we did the last time because I've already seen you, but it does look good. I love that badge. Now, let me be honest with you about one more thing. Stellantis didn't do a damn thing to these trucks. They pulled the inline six out and put the Hemi back in. That's it. There's no difference in this truck and like a 24, okay? But, oh, sorry. Didn't mean to give you a close-up on my nose there. That happens sometimes. '81, 2026 Ram 1500 Laramie. Crew cab, $81,200 right there. I love this thing because I own a Dodge, but I got to be honest with you, Dodge, shame on you. All you did, man, we didn't do anything different. You upcharged for the engine. Now, I will say this, because I watched a video of one of the guys that I follow. I can't remember his name. I'm so sorry. I don't remember his name, and I just dropped his channel. Anyway, he does car stuff, but he strictly does rebates. Like his whole entire life, he's like the coupon man. He goes around and finds coupons. Like, it's amazing. Like any kind of a trade allowance or whatever. Anyway, I think Dodge right now, they're offering 10% off of MSRP. They're offering something else. Anyway, he was showing me that like in certain situations, you can get like 15 grand off of it. Now, that still makes it $65,000, so you got to deal with that. But anyway, Money Man Quinn, is his name Money Man Quinn? Money Man, if you're watching me, I'm so sorry. I tried to drop your channel. I really did. I'm sorry, dude. I'll fix it. I will never do that to you again, I promise. I'm not about to cry. It's just cold. He's putting on an Oscar caliber performance. No, it just happened to get cold at that precise moment. All right, here we go. We've already talked about this. You can do better than this. Elantra in. Listen to it popping and fart. He'll let off again. Listen. I'm too far away. Anyway, this competes with a Ford Escape. By the way, the 2026 is the last year of the Ford Escape. It will never happen again. This is what's going to compete with the Ford Escape. This is going to compete with like a Hyundai Tucson. This is going to compete with like a Nissan Rogue. This is really good looking. I like the little Hornet though. Look at the little Hornet on the side of the thing. I like its little stinger. Look at it. Big stinger. But the problem with this car is, let me take you around here. See, it's got a good looking front. She's purty in the face, or at least I think she is. I mean, for an entry-level Dodge. But let me show you this. You ready? You ready for this? Now, remember, this is entry-level Dodge, one of the cheapest ones you can get. Ready? Whoa, wait a minute. Hold on. Bayou Steve? Thank you for taking a second to type that. I usually get a lot of hate, and usually it's really mean. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. I ain't here to sell them. We're just here to play with them. Okay, but 50 grand, that's not exactly what it is. You can now get it for the low price of 34. So see, they knocked 16 grand off of this pig. Anyway, it is nice. I mean, that is not leather, that is vinyl. Got a little Dodge insignia in the headrest right there. We got some red stitchings. Got paddle shifters the size of an F1 car. It's got a hole in the roof, but it's 50 grand. Well, it's actually 34 grand. But anyway, all right, let's keep going. No, I ain't even gonna deal with it. I can't do it today. I can't deal with you today. I can't do it. I heard that. Grindstone, no arguments from me, my man. I totally agree. Oh God, fire hazard. Okay, for all the folks that might think I'm a salesperson, watch this. So when we get to this lot, what am I now? Know what I mean? Let's come on, I want to show you something. On this platform, there is a person called Tyler Hoover. Hoovy's Garage. About 6 or 7 years ago, Hoovy's actually the reason why I do any of this. He bought Jock Ewing's old Lincoln. It wasn't actually Jock Ewing. You have to know what the TV show Dallas is to know what that is. Anyway, I watched that video and fell in love with it. He's progressed a hell of a lot faster than I ever will, but I watched his video and apparently there's a rare car right over here and I wanted you to share it. I wanted to share it with you. I heard that. Blood fart. Blood fart. I'm getting in my older age now. Young people, they won't, they can't appreciate that handle. I love it. I'm not making fun of you. I love it. I'm not being mean. I love it. Look, 12 o'clock. I usually don't give away the secret that much, but I want y'all to hone in on it like I'm honing in on it. I saw it out the corner of my eye. When I drive past car lots, my radar turns on. My car-dar, my gaydar. Yep, you're it. You're even the truck. Oh my God, it really is it. There's like 10 on the fucking planet. Ah! Somebody stole your wheels. Oh, some bastard. Some piece of shit along your life with their nasty ass, fake ass, lifted ass seat. Ah! Ah! Cadillac wheels look better, Casey. I like it better on my truck. I got it Carolina squatted now. It's easier when I sit to pee. Anyway, here she is, baby. Are you a dealership car? Because, like, I bet I can get you sold. No, somebody's. Somebody's. Oh, you've had a rough life. Okay, what you're looking at here, that's about the color. A couple of years ago, well, more than a couple of years ago, let's go back 2 decades. There was a Chevrolet Avalanche. Can you believe this? I just did a review. It comes in 3s, I'm telling y'all. I just did a review on a Chevrolet Avalanche, and here's Cadillac's version. Okay, wow, it's even got the bed size, anything. You've had a rough life, but you're still the one. Oh, what is this? Oh, no. Oh, baby. Oh, honey. No one knew you were so special. Anyway, this is a Chevrolet Avalanche, but the Cadillac version. You're probably rocking a 6.0 under the hood. Oh, no. Yes, I will say this. I like this way better than the Bullet. The Bullet antenna, I literally want to retch, but the bow and arrow thing, it's not that bad. Okay. 6.0. Wow, I'm sorry. I'm completely lost. I'm not, seriously, I'm gonna have to look up. I'll have to do a video of this and cut this out of the live. This is like one of less than 100. It's the color. I wish that Blue Ocean or something. Anyway, I think you'll still have a V8 that turns into a 4-cylinder. If I said that wrong, please someone correct me. Oh my God. Anyway, you got to see something you'll never see again, probably. I'm not joking. I know that sounds really stupid. It's the color. Now, this one needs to be buffed and detailed, but a good detail shop can bring this back. I usually don't get all up on people's cars like this, but this is a little bit rare. I'm not kidding. Wow, you look so good. No, it's beautiful. I know, it really is ugly because it's a Chevrolet Avalanche, but they all have a place. And Anyway, see, that's my problem is I love all of them. Like if I had Ferrari money, I don't. But if I had Ferrari money, I'd buy like 20 beaters instead of the Ferrari. You see what I'm saying? I'm that kind of guy. Here we go. Casey, how much is a brand new Escalade? Well, let's come over here to this white one. They ship them like this and they put the 24s on at the factory. Don't get all weird with me. Here we go. Brace yourself. It's going to get real bad. Even if you are rich, why would you do that? Why not buy it a year? I mean, that's just, you know, that's a Tahoe. I'm not going to say that much longer anymore because I think the whole world finally realizes that that's a Chevrolet Tahoe or a GMC Yukon. Just 130 grand. I'm not trying to be, oh, he's one of those guys, I can't afford it. No, you're right, I can't afford it. But I could afford it 2 years old, 2 years used. Do you see what I'm saying? Anyway, let's see what else. We got anything else back here? Nah. Okay, is there anything? Oh, I heard that. Amber, I totally agree. I'll answer if you, I didn't, in order for me to do my show, and God almighty, can't talk to y'all with skeet in the corners of my mouth. Hang on. Hang on. What was I fixing to say? I don't read a lot of the comments because people are really rude and it gets my mind and I get mean and I start trying to nitpick and go back and forth with people, and I don't want to do that. I would much rather be able to give y'all a good show. That's why I don't read the comments. It's not that I'm trying to be rude. It's just, it gets me off my game. So anyway, but now that's over. In 6 months left, I heard that. A lot of people are losing 60, Amber, at least. I don't know about in a single year. The most single year depreciation I've ever seen was on a Tesla Plaid, and that was 35 grand. It was 30 or 35, 32. It was right around 30 grand. And that was in one single year. So, I hate that. I heard that. Keep it. Hey, Uncle, thanks, man. I just don't like going. Y'all want to go one more lot? You got one more in you? Let's do it. We got one more in it. I don't like sitting at the house and just using other people's videos. I'd much rather get out and see the cars. But I never thought that when I got out and did it like this, that people would think I was a salesman. It never crossed my mind. But anyway, here's one second on the day. And the number of people calling, losing, I don't know, was watching Dave Ramsey, and the number of people calling, losing that or more in 1 year was shocking. Amber, I heard that. Dave, I need to watch this Dave Ramsey guy. A lot of people comment Dave Ramsey. See, I didn't really have radio. I didn't really have social media until a couple years ago. So I'll have to look at this guy, but I think the guy's probably pretty smart. This is the main reason a new car. I heard that. I heard that. Mo money. I heard that. All right, let's quit looking at my face and get back to the cars. Chevrolet Colorado, GMC Canyon, they are the same exact car. This is midsize trucks. I know some of y'all have heard this spiel, sorry. Anyway, midsize trucks, it's the hottest segment in cars. You know why? Because those trucks over there, the full-size Chevrolet Silverados, the full-size F-150s, the full-size Rams, those are like 60, 70, 80 grand. We were just over there and we saw an $83,000 one. But anyway, midsize trucks. Now, let me tell you, I hate little trucks. S10s and Rangers are too small. They were little back in the day. They're not little anymore, okay? In case you don't know it, I'm about 6 foot, 6'1" if I stand up nice and erect, and about 270, okay? I'm portly. I'm large and in charge, gordo. So what that means is you can use me, I promise you, I fit in these smaller trucks easily. This is about the same size as a Chevrolet truck, full size from the 90s, or an F-150 full size from the 80s and 90s. I swear, I'm not lying to you. They're huge in here. But We're going to be 40, 50, 60 grand. Remember, we were over there just a minute ago and saw a Gladiator for 70,000. Here we go. Underneath the hood is a 2.7 liter 4-cylinder. It is a badass engine. 51. Nightwing, hold on. We're going to get Nightwing hold up. Because I concur, my friend. I completely concur. Nightwing, since you're talking like that, they had a Gladiator over there, the Mojave Edition, for 70 grand, which makes it 10 grand more than the Ranger Raptor. Let me explain something to you. I like Fords. I like them all. Some of them have a little bit more of a special place in my heart. The Ranger Raptor is badass. 400 plus horsepower, 400 plus pound-feet of torque. I recently learned that the 2.7 and the 3.0 are badass engines on Ford sides. Yes, I said that. I've done some research. I implore you to do your own research on Ford's 2.7. I've been spitting lies about it, talking about it's a big piece of shit, and I'm the liar. The Ford 2.7 is a monster. But anyway, let's get back to this. Anyway, 2.7, we got let's see here, 360 horsepower. I think it's in the 300s on the horsepower and about 420 pound-feet of torque. This is the base engine underneath the Chevrolet Silverado. Okay, the top of the line edition would be the ZR2. I'm sorry there's not a ZR2 for us to look to. Oh, look right there. Snowdrift, that's the color, Snowdrift. 2.7 Turbo Max, 8-speed, 48. We've got a Z71 Convenience Package 3. How many different packages are they? $970, the Snowdrift. Okay, right there. See the $395 charge for Snowdrift Metallic? They all charge for paint. Whether it's Ford, Chevrolet, Dodge, they're all charging for paint, which makes you wonder if you only walked in there with 50 grand, if they'd send it to you in primer. All right, we're done with that. Chevrolet Traverse, Buick Enclave. Sorry, we're just gonna kind of go through a few things right here because I wanna get around to the front. I gotta show you something. They ruined this too. This is Chevrolet's largest. God, that does look good though. Those shoes are looking kick-ass. Oh, you've not even been checked in yet. Where's your center things? Where's your little bow ties? Anyway, Chevrolet Traverse, they messed this up too. This is their big crossover. Okay, for people that don't want to buy a Tahoe and go all the way in, this is a crossover, which means it's front-wheel drive most of the time, or it could be all-wheel drive. This has cousins, the Buick Enclave, the GMC Acadia, okay? They're all cousins. They all drink from the same bowl. Guess what they did to this? Can you imagine what General Motors did to this thing? Look how big it is. I'm going to talk about the size. It's 3 rows. This is a family car. This is going to be hauling 2.7 kids, the kids' 2.7 friends, the dog, the husband and the wife, and all of that weight. Please tell me you got a window sticker. There it is. What do you think's underneath the hood of this right here? Casey, it's probably a V8. Yep, probably is a V8. All right, you ready for this? This is real bad, y'all. You talk about engineered to fail. .5 liter, can you see that? Casey, they're making a little V8 that small? That's a 2.5 4-cylinder. What's the optional engine? There isn't one. So see, here's the thing, okay? Oh, this is one of those guys, if it ain't a V8, he hates on it. Look! Damn, I told you they come in 3s. There's that Chevrolet. Look, there's a Chevrolet Avalanche, AKA the Cadillac Escalade EXT. That is Rubbermaid's truck of the year back in the day. Don't worry, now it's the Ford Bronco Raptor. Anyway, 4-cylinder. Now, it's a hoss of a 4-cylinder. It gets better gas mileage than the old 3.6. Casey, that old 3.6 engine sucked. Well, I really disagree with that. The V6 that General Motors had, the LFX engine, I think is what it was called, the Camaro engine, they still rocking them in Cadillacs. It had timing chain issues. I'm not going to lie about that, but it's just, you're going to be all that work, and it's just a little 4-cylinder underneath the hood. Anyway, it's just my opinion. People talk about now in new cars engineered to fail. I hate to say that, and I'm not saying that Chevrolet's like going by and putting eggs in the oil and stuff. I'm not saying that. It's just all in the name of EPA, right? Casey's got to get good gas mileage. Yeah, I know. That's what it's all about. Good gas mileage. Yep. I would implore you to read what Bill Gates just said about that. We need to quit worrying about such things. Now, worrying about running out of oil, that's a fact, because we're running out of oil every day. But anyway, let's not talk about negatives. Let's talk about positives. Are there any? No, I'm just kidding. See, we try to be positive here. Anyway, welcome. Those V6 suck dick. Well, Nick, now they freaking out all about them because now it's the Cadillac Darkwing. Now the whole world's Cadillac Darkwing. That's a twin turbo V6, that old V6. Danny Page, are you still in here? I know y'all got lives to do. Again, we've been going for 70 minutes. I know y'all are tired of listening to me. We'll be done in just 1 second. Danny Page, it's your truck. All right, look at here, Casey. I don't like Ford's trimmer package. I don't like him trail bosses. Trail boss. I don't want no trail boss. Don't park that close to the building. God almighty, what a fire hazard. You trying to get your dealership to go up in smoke? Anyway, back over here. SST on the windshield. See, there's no Hemi underneath here. There's a Hurricane. There's a Hurricane a-coming. And there's a twin turbo inline. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 inline. Just like this instead of V's. No V's, inline. I like the engine, the Hurricane. And I got to be honest with you. Let me tell you something. The internet is kind of mixed on that. People are saying that's a crap engine. See, if you take care of your stuff, God, the skeet. If you take care of your stuff, it will last. My friend Danny Page, he has one of these. His is flawless. And he's been pulling stuff. Anyway, you got to maintain him. You got to treat him right. Just lost my squeegee. Inline 6 with a Hurricane. Hurricane. 24,000 miles, 2025 Rebel. Oh. Mercedes. Sounded good though, didn't it? Downshifted it. He'll probably get on the internet later. My car broke down. I thought you were unlocked. Excuse us. We're going to poke our head in here if that's okay. Thank you. We'll be leaving right after this, I swear to God. Look at the red in there. Oh man, get that shit out of here. Anyway, oh, baby. Big, massive hole, big screen, no sunroof, bummer. Look at all that. Detail shop didn't do a very good job of detail. Oh, it's been here for a very long time. Anyway, there's the Ram Rebel. All right. I just heard a fart box. Yes, by you, Steve. I think it was a Mercedes. I think it was a C-Class Mercedes. Oh, look at him going through the clouds. Way cool. Anyway. Oh, I have no idea, man. I don't work. I don't sell here or work or nothing like that. This is Integrity Chevrolet here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. They are closed today, or maybe they're not. No, everybody's closed on Sundays in Chattanooga. You'll have to call Integrity Chevrolet. Look at this. Let's finish off on this. Remember these when you were a kid? I wonder if your parents paid as much as you're going to pay for this one. You ready? I love this. Shock and awe. Shock and awe. Michael, I love the van too. Y'all know, some of y'all been with me when we used to go down to Donahue Chevrolet and get to review these things on the straight. Damn, I thought we might get lucky. There's the window sticker. $98,000. Come on, get you. He said, what the fuck? Kobe said, what the fuck? I hear that, Kobe. I hear that, brother. He said, what the fuck? I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing because it is. It's I've seen that before, so it doesn't get me. But yeah, it is. It's quite. It's a big number. It's a big number. Big number. Big number. Big number. But it's just like you remember back in the 80s, the TV's right there. But instead of having VCRs and all that, you got DVD players and hookups for yada, yada, yada. I will say this, up until a couple of years ago, these were still powered by 4.3 V6s. I swear to God, now they have 6.6 liter V8s underneath the hood. But when I first started doing this in 2023, when we would go down to Donahue Chevrolet, they were powered by 4.3 liter V6s. But now you can get a 6.6, but that's $100 grand. I mean, I'm sure there's rebates and stuff. And that's one thing I do want to say, that when I show the window sticker, that is just the window sticker. Most of them have sales and discounts and all that. So, you know, just saying. Because in this time of, listen, in this climate, don't pay window sticker. Don't. Just be real bad. All right. That's kind of the end of the show. I'm going to walk down here. Where did I park? Oh my God, do you know where I parked? We got a long walk back to the car. Hell, I'll answer questions all the way to the car. It's the market, exactly right. Nightwing, it's exactly the market. 97, yes, yes. 97, yeah. It is kind of crazy, isn't it? 97 grand. Save yourself by used to. Hey, Jimmy Jam, I totally agree. I love the Tundra, just don't buy the new Tundra. 5747, I'm all in. Maybe in 5 or 10 years, the new Toyota engine will prove me wrong. I don't know. I doubt it. Average, that's exactly right. Guy Ross, $50,200. It's awesome. No, it's not. It's crap. Used Tundra V8. Yes. Blair, no arguments from me. What year was that van? Brent, it was probably a 25. Worst case, it would have been a 24, like leftover, but it would have been a 24. Hi, puppies. Would have been a 24, 25. I love Tacomas. Yeah, Lee. I recommend the hell out of Tacomas. The new one scares me, I'm not going to lie. It feels kind of cheap. And it's very expensive. Toyota's always had 4-cylinders, always had 4-cylinder turbos. We'll just see how it goes. We'll just see how it goes, but I do agree, tacos are great. Like for people, okay, listen, for like people that don't care about cars, Casey, I need a truck, but I don't give a shit about cars. I can appreciate that you like them, but I don't care about cars, man. I need it to get me from point A to point B. Buy a Tacoma. You'll never have to do anything. Pop the hood, you know, get your, oh, that's a weight off of a tire. Get your oil changed and keep on going. What kind of car do you own? Leo, I drive a Challenger. And I drive the lowly RT because I'm poor. And the internet loves to make fun of that too. I drive the shitty slow one, but I love it. I waited for that car for a long, long time. And whether it's slow, boat, whatever, I'm the one that makes the payment on it. So anyway, what's here? Steve-O, what's happening, man? I've got a 2017 Wrangler engine. It's loud and horrible gas mileage, but damn it, if it, that's, see, okay. Seesaw, I want to piggyback off what he said. Toyotas have always been cheaper, okay? Like back in the 80s, they had cheaper interiors and stuff like that. Toyota is not the best off-road. They're not the best performance. They're not the best looking. You're not going to open the door to Toyota and say, oh my God, that's the most beautiful interior I've ever seen. That will never be said from your mouth opening a Toyota. But it's reliability. He's so right. If you're one of those people, listen, if you're one of those people that keeps a car for 10 years, you need to be looking at a Toyota. If you're a person that keeps a car 1, 2, 3 years, what the hell do you care about reliability? I'm not trying to be rude, but if you buy a car brand new or 1 year old and you only keep it for 1 or 2 years, reliability doesn't mean a damn thing to you. Because it'll have low enough miles usually. You'll be under warranty. If something breaks, the warranty will fix it and go on about life. If you keep a car for a long time, that's when you need to start worrying about engines and stuff like that. I just really feel that way because some people, reliability, Casey, I've never kept a car longer than 48 months or 24 months. Okay, well, then reliability doesn't mean nothing to you. Casey, I've never owned a car less than 10 years. Reliability is very important to him or her. You see what I'm saying? Anyway. Well, Nightwing, I keep wanting to bring that up, and Saul put that in there perfectly, and I've been wanting to try to piggyback off a comment and do it, and it was perfect. It was, and I appreciate you for participating, Saul. Toyota trucks still suck if you use it like a truck. Well, blood fart. I can't even, every time I see it, I laugh. Okay. I'm not going to argue with you on that. If you do use a truck, like you know what I'm talking about, like, well, but that's not 1500s. If you need a real truck, like a diesel truck or something like that, diesel? If you need a diesel, down here in the South. If you need a diesel truck, then Toyota ain't gonna have nothing for you. Super Duties and all that, Toyota ain't got nothing for you. 1500, hang on. Look at this. This is an ILX. They don't make this car anymore, but look at this car. Oh my God. I'd have put it on the front row too. A1A Detroit Avenue. Look at the sex appeal. I'm talking just drippings. I'm talking sexy. Look at that. Got them bronze shoes on there. Got that Galactica plastic gray paint, red calipers showing up. Type S. This is the big bad boy. Woo! TLX, I said that wrong. It's still going away, it don't matter. Look at those cannons out the back. Baby, you are sexy and right as rain. Oh, they got your prices? I love you. I will drop your dealership all the time. Acura here in Chattanooga, look at that. Up front and straight. Damn! My lot that I work at don't even fucking do this. Way to go. Casey, what's this guy's problem? You can look at it on the internet. I don't want to get on the fucking internet. I don't want to get online. I want to walk around and look at it in place. See, not everybody. Now, they may come in there and as soon as you walk in there, take everything you got. I don't know. But we're starting off good. $55,000. She got 8,000 miles. She's a 3-liter. Urban Gray Pearl. What a name. Urban Gray Pearl. Where's my squeegee? Let me in here. We want to see your stuff. We want to see what your insides look like. I want to see your insides. Talking about Scream. We're not talking about anything perverted here. Talking about Scream. Baby. That's sexy. That iPad stuck right there in the dash with some Gorilla Glue sucks, but the rest of it's good. All right. Looking good, looking real good. I know you're expecting me to start making fun of this. I'm not going to make fun of this. The whole entire world does not need an F-150. The whole entire world does not need a 2500. The whole entire world does not need a dually. Matter of fact, the majority of the pickup truck or truck that most people need in their life is about this. This is the Honda Ridgeline. Is it a real truck? Oh, hell no. That's a Honda Pilot, and they cut the back glass off. That's all this is. The see back there is usually where the third row sits. Well, they just hacked that off. Now the bed, I wonder if I can get in there. Is that unlocked? Because the Honda Pilot or the Honda Ridgeline has one of the best beds in the whole world. Damn, let's try one more time. They got two of them. This is a Tennessee Vol special right here. Damn. Anyway, look, got the orange pinstripe. Anyway, that comes down and there's a big storage thing underneath. You could put groceries and stuff in there. You're towing about 5,000 pounds. I do want to say one more thing. This does not compete. Y'all know what I'm fixing to say. This does not compete with the Ford Maverick. I know it's a crossover. I know what it is. It's too big for the Maverick, okay? It competes with the Maverick. No, it doesn't. Unless you're trying to cheat and stack the deck against the Maverick. In case you can't tell, I like the Ford Maverick. Me and the Ford Maverick, we see eye to eye. Let's, God, we're in the middle of nowhere out here. It's starting to rain. The car's miles away. What's up, Jonathan Cox? What's happening, my man? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Oh, look at that. No hybrid, no V6, just an old school V8. That's what a Sequoia. Anyway, it's Lexus, but let's keep going with that Range Rover. Oh my God. Can't believe that thing's still running. I wonder how many millions of dollars you had to spend to keep that piece of shit on the road. Sorry, not a big Land Rover, Range Rover fan. Casey, can we look at Kias? No, I don't want to get upset. I do want to say one thing as we're going past here. You're driving on the radio, you're local, wherever. Let's say we're in Idaho, Boise, Idaho. If you can get your car down to our Kia dealership, we'll give you $5,000 over Kelley Blue Book. $5,000 over Kelley Blue Book. So you're like, honey, did you see that? Remember a couple weeks ago they offered us $500 for our piece of shit? Well, Kia says they'll give us $5,500. Okay. But see, over there on all the new cars, there's, damn it. Can't start telling a story and then not finish the story. If you're gonna do something, you do it. If you're not gonna do it, then shut the hell up. Hang on just a second. Let me waddle my ass over here. Hang on. Let's go to this guy right here. We always pick a K4. Or we're going to pick another one. So, we're getting $5,000 extra for our trade. So our 1997 WinStar van, they're going to give us $5,500 for it. Yes, we're winning. We could get the new car. Price of new car, $24,650. Price of new car, $29,846. We've got $4,000 worth of market adjustment. I'm assuming there's some tariffs in there, but not much. We've been doing this for a long time. They've been playing this game for a while. You've got $500 for a set of floor mats and a set of wheel locks. $500 extra charge. So now we're at $4,500. We've got Allstate theft protection. Casey, I used Geico. Doesn't matter. They didn't care about that. They're going to give you some Allstate too. Also, they're going to give you some more Premier because you can never have enough protection. It's like thick condoms, okay? So now we've got $4 grand, 45, 48, $5,200. So we've now got $5,200 worth of markup, but they're going to give you $5 grand extra on your trade. They're still getting $200 in your pocket. You see what I'm saying? It's play money. We talk about this a lot. That is ripping cool. Going up through the sky, going up through the clouds. Sorry. Maybe we'll get to try to take a flying lesson in 26. Anyway, it's all play money. It's monopoly money, okay? So just keep that in mind. Anyway, that's about all I got to say about that. God forbid you want paint. I heard that. Okay, here is an OMG price. New 2007 Volkswagen Jetta is going for $15,000 total price out the door. And GM selling, GTI selling. Emissions. The old diesel gate. Why's everything got to be gate? Deflate gate, diesel gate, water, I guess a water gate. Is that what it is? See, Tricky Dick still setting the tone. Always have, yes, exactly. Some ordinary gooner. I thought it said Goonies, is why I came back. I saw the GOO. Anyway, my dad used to tell me that all the time. He'd say, son, he said, it's play money. And he said, tell them to talk about real money. And I remember my dad and I got into one of the worst arguments we've ever been in. Because my dad kept talking about, I want to know real money. Because he was co-signing for me a car, and I was a kid. And I said, Dad, what the fuck are you talking about, real money? And he said, he said, tell them real money. I want to know what the real money, the last number is. And I kept saying, they're all real numbers. They're all real. What are you talking about? I mean, like I was mad at my dad. Like I was pissed. And I was like, what is this idiot talking about? He's talking about real numbers, real money. No, there's a difference. And he was right. There's real money, and then, because see, they can say anything, but until they sign the line. So anyway, it is kind of funny. GX, yes it is. It's the best 4Runner. I know. And somebody, okay, Dan just brought up a point because some people won't know this. You can get a V8 and a 4Runner. There was only a couple years, my man just outlined it right there for you. But yes, there was a V8 4Runner. I wonder what the gas mileage was on that, because that thing never was exactly a gas mileage. Hang on. You can feel the skeet. Hang on. That's been sitting there for a minute. That has some nastiness in it. Anyway, but no, I totally agree. If you find a woman named Blair, point her out, bro. Still haven't met one. They do use the name for both. Okay. They're just sticking around. That's exactly right. Some ordinary gooners, you're exactly right. Well said. And like I said, it took me a minute before I knew what my dad was saying. 25 miles per gallon, my ass. Out of a Toyota 4Runner, the V8. Okay, in neutral with the engine off. And I'm talking the grade would have to be like this. Monteagle Mountain ain't got nothing like the grade, no. I would say on its best day on the interstate, tuned up, 48, 52 degrees outside, so nice, cool, chill. So we're getting the optimal sparkage and airflow. No, 17. Okay, mid 50, okay. See, but I was paying attention to you. See, I try to pay attention. It's just, people are mean to me. It's just opinions. I just try to have fun. Anyway, yeah, I heard, bye you, Steve, maybe. I am ready for electric car. I have had 4 stand-up, excuse me. Jay Stewart, listen, that makes me happy. I am not joking. Not everybody needs a V8. And for some people, I actually like electric cars. They're super fast. The first time I rode in a Tesla Plaid, I didn't even want to drive my car. Not saying that my car is fast, but after I drove the Tesla Plaid, it was hard to even get into this, okay? Because this suddenly became backwards. But the mileage, see, I travel a lot for work. I travel like 200 miles a day is my commute. And so anyway, yeah, gas mileage, I chose a Hemi. Anyway, but for some people that don't travel that much, I totally agree. I totally agree. How is the bud coming along? It's great. We're having fun. That's exactly right. Onions, that's right. You're a cool dude. Hey, bye you, Steve. It's just, I just try to tell the truth. And like I said, it's just a lot more fun. Instead of me going to the house and stealing Mercedes content or stealing somebody else's content that they've gone and videoed and taken their time, because that's all they're doing is content creators that do that, they're stealing, okay? I figured we'd come out here and get in the line, but I didn't know putting us in the trenches, I would be a salesperson. Like this morning, I've been accused of that on 7 different dealers. So anyway, it's just a thing. It's harvest season. For what? For grass? For greenery? I can't do that stuff anymore, because if I do that, that will send me into a ricochet, and I could go in. That could start a progression for me, and y'all might not see me for 2 months. I could go completely into the bottle. Anyway, I have a really fucked up past, okay? And I know y'all think that I'm fucked up on something, but I'm really not. I used to be. You should have seen me about 10, 15 years ago. This is just normal. So I don't need all that. Imagine being this fucked up. See, there's another little thing right there. Young kids, don't do it. Because then, see, when you're totally straight, you'll be so fucked up in your mind that people will still assume you're fucked up. It's a talent. It's a gift. So anyway, D, I love you. Thank you so much. I'm hearing that. I'm the same way. I used to really bad. I have a, what is it? I have a, I've got a BS in women and an associates in drugs, or actually it's about substances. I'm a 4-year graduate in the substance department. I guess I'm only associate graduate at women. Women are tough. I don't know which one's worse, like the end of like a 4-day bender or having your heart torn out by some girl. Ooh. Damn, why did we leave on such a bad note? We got to stop something. Okay, anyway, listen, here's the thing. If I made you laugh during this, that's the rule. You've got to go make somebody else laugh. There's 189 people in here, so I expect y'all making some motherfuckers laugh. If you enjoy the show, you could press follow or something like that. If you're on the talk, we now have a schedule. We are now scheduled out Monday through Friday. We will be over on to Talkie Talk Talk. Saturdays and Sundays we'll be here, and we're going to start putting the Beetle product. We're going to put the Volkswagen Beetle on the YouTube schedule, because TikTok is, damn, hope that doesn't trigger it not getting loaded. But the Talkie Talk, that's going to be for the car lots and all that. And then anyway, have a great Sunday. John Blanks, you too. Thank you. Hey, Uncle, we try to do this all the time. If it's not fun, I won't do it. So anyway, you guys have a really good day. Thank you. At least you're graduating. I don't like being a quitter. That's why quitting all of it was such a hard thing. Daddy said you finish what you start. That's how we're going to finish. I love y'all. Have a damn good day. Bye-bye.